Salut tout le monde, c'est Ray. On se retrouve aujourd'hui les gars pour une nouvelle vidéo dans laquelle je vais vous présenter le vrai meilleur joueur français de Free Fire. Et là il y en a qui diront peut-être que le titre est putaclic ou fake, mais non les gars, cette fois-ci je peux vous assurer que dans cette vidéo vous allez le voir, le meilleur joueur francophone de Free Fire. Et dans le passé les gars, j'ai eu la chance de côtoyer un peu les meilleurs joueurs français. Ils étaient très forts, ils le sont toujours d'ailleurs. Le problème avec eux c'est que la plupart d'entre eux, pour ne pas dire tous, n'ont pas l'esprit de compétition, aucune détermination, aucun réel objectif. Je suis désolé mais quand tu es fort un jeu, tu ne joues pas pour le plaisir en fait. Tu joues pour gagner et prouver aux autres que tu existes. Et c'est ça qui manque à tous ces bons joueurs français. Et c'est ça aussi qui avait précipité la chute de la S8 d'ailleurs. Mais bon, comme on le dit si bien les gars, rien n'arrive par hasard. Car 2 jours après, j'ai eu une visibilité sur le vrai joueur qui me manquait depuis tout ce temps. Un joueur très fort, déterminé, ambitieux, compétiteur, vraiment motivé à avancer et faire reconnaître son talent. Toutes ces qualités les gars font de lui le meilleur joueur français tout simplement. Car à part lui, personne d'autre n'a ça en réalité. Et ça c'est pas de la mauvaise foi, c'est vraiment au fil de mon expérience que je vous dis ça. Et c'est la vérité, la pure vérité. Voilà. Et lui c'est l'un des rares français le plus compétitif dans les tournois officiels européens. Il y a quelques semaines de ça, Free Fire a lancé un tournoi solo officiel. Et c'était le seul joueur français à s'être qualifié pour les demi-finales de ce tournoi. Sachant que ce tournoi au départ ils étaient plus de 10 000 joueurs à participer. Et seulement 24 devaient aller en finale. Non pas en finale, en demi-finale. Et il a réussi à être dans ces 24 derniers joueurs. Et c'est un français, c'est la fierté de la France.
Play defensively if you are already at the top of the leaderboards, but if you are kind of at the bottom of the leaderboards and you know that you haven't been performing very well, this is where you start to deny other people points by killing more people, despite the fact that you are going to go at that, and of course they would want to catch up as much as possible. If you see that there is a certain player that has been sticking on to another player during the parachuting, that pretty much means that one part of the players is they want the kill, they really want the aggression. And Danny Magica, as you can see, he ran all the way to the western side of the current circle, and that pretty much means that he wants to play defensively. So he kind of have a good score that he thinks that he's got a good score.
That's right, man. In the previous game, we see some grenade launchers actually going out and tearing bodies apart. And right here, Dark Hawk has...
Is cheap or not, as long as you win, you get money. That's the main thing. You get money.
That's right. And now we just got eliminated. Danny Magica killing him there. Oh, with one shot. Dark Hawk is out. And Nova is the one that's taking him out and back to the lobby. Danny Magica with 1 kill is gonna be happy about that. I see him doing a little bit of joyful dancing, but he just got out. We can go over to Cobra's side and take him out.
Just playing around the extremities of the circle is pretty smart. It is a pretty smart move due to the fact that there isn't a lot of vehicles or any buildings around, and the only building that's around is right by Nova.
If a lane just goes inside, so ooh, let us know. I thought he's gonna take some of his HP away with that jump right there, but being lucky but getting hit. Oh,
lost in that gunfight. Data is now Data. Fortunately, Nova is the one that managed to get that nail in the coffin onto Data, and now we're looking at 4 men alive. Nova on the other side. So I'm kind of expecting to see that Nova and Daddy is going to be the last 2 remaining in this circle, due to the fact that Xevanas as well as Cobra, they are very, very exposed. It's a very bad position to be in, because you see where Xevanas is, he is in the sides of Nova, he's also in the sides of Cobra. So it's kind of difficult to play. It's really depending on who is who first. And Xevanas, he knows that Nova's in there. I don't think that he has a grenade launcher.
When he was safe, but now he was taken out because his head was sticking out. We have 3 players remaining, Cobra, Nova, and Daddy, who can reveal they're pretty much in a distance, with Cobra on the edge of the zone.
Nova picks up the fight on Cobra. Wow, this is going to be a 1v1v1 fight. We have Nova going down and Nova managed to get a kill, and Nova stacks the final kill right onto Daddy. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a booyah right onto Nova. Round 3, map 4 of Kalahari. That is the end of today's Free Fire Europe solos, with Nova taking in 4 kills, and that is pretty much 8 points. And of course, putting up with the first place 14 points, that means that he have a total of
Sniper kill. So we're gonna see the featured player. It's Nova, the chicken dinner winner from France, and it's got a total damage of 646, total kills of 4. I say that this guy has all the creative plays, the patience, and the movements in all in one package to really impress our fans here in Europe. Looting in that part of town, we see the circle is around in command post, being the center of attention, and some of these are already in the refinery as well. 2 of these, Data and Sway, will they be firing at each other?
come in contact with another player. So I'm not too sure exactly how that is gonna work out for him, but I would like to say that Kumara might be his obstacle.
Right, you can see some of the players around a command post are just trying to play it safe and not just try to fire at each other. And our featured player Danny Magica
And post, I believe that Dark is pretty much safe and sound. It doesn't seem like he does have a good amount of consumables and utilities to bring himself back up to 200 HP. So that is going to be quite an issue. We have Nova penetrating into this building here, where Daddy is taking the upper location of this house. In the meantime, there's Blood going in for Data. So 1 man down, Nova with that grenade launcher immediately disintegrated Daddy. This doesn't have any more consumables. It's kind of tough to say, but we'll see how it eventually works out. Nova, he's still up with a lot of utilities. There is 2 utilities. 2 nades as well as 6 healing, so he's pretty much still a-okay. I'm still waiting for the eventual close.
Well, I think this is clever from all the players. They all have at least something to take cover from and not wanting to be aggressive, because if you actually go ahead in and try to take your enemies out, your enemies could be quicker than you and go the other way instead. So here between Data and X and Nova, seems like no activity is going to happen between these 2. But Kumara, I think he was playing hide and seek with that circle. He has to come out and get killed. Look at that! Right in the face!
Oh my. With 3 men remaining, Danny Magica is at the top of the score, top of the list, together with Naveed and Nova. Danny Magica! And now, it's gonna be left Naveed as well as Nova 1 versus 1. With Nova getting 3 kills, Naveed with 2 kills. How is this game gonna turn out for them as Naveed slowly get flushed out by the Blues? How is this gonna turn out right now? Nova, go straight in, gets the kill onto Naveed, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the booyah for Nova.
impressive by Nova. Patience has got him because I never see him in the early part of the game, and then he gets 4 kills at the end, getting that booyah.
That is watching the Free Fire Europe solos. Scream it all out, spam in the chat, let us know who you're rooting for, which country are you from, which country are you rooting for, who's the player that you're looking at, and of course, well, let all the players that are playing in the FFPS know the love. In the meantime, let's take a look at the featured player, and that is gonna be Nova, with a total of 936 damage and a total of 4 kills.
Wow, that's a lot of kills just from this French guy. 936 damage. So he was just playing the patient game, taking covers inside buildings and not making a lot of movement. So what I learned in this week so far is that open play is dangerous.